You haven't really lived if you haven't tried tamales de rajas con crema. I started off by picking some Anaheim and pasilla peppers from my garden and blistering them over the fire. I had a bunch more that I'd saved in the fridge from my last harvest, and I cooked those up along with the ones from the store, but let's be honest here, the ones from the garden taste way better. When they were done and the house smelled like heaven, I covered them up and let them sweat. And if you don't deseed your bell peppers like you're Aaron Yeager, then what are you doing? I sliced those up along with some onion. You don't want it to be too thin because you don't want them to disintegrate. You want them to keep their shape. And of course I needed coffee, because who doesn't need coffee? Tamales take forever to make. When my peppers were ready, I peeled them and deseeded them and then sliced them up. But of course I made sure to put gloves on, because one year I didn't, and when I tell you, my eyes were on fire, and no matter how much I washed my hands, I could not get the chile out of them. When that was done, I sauteed some red bell pepper and then worked on my sauce. For this, I used garlic powder, garlic, cashews, salt, and citric acid along with water. Citric acid gives it a nice tang that you would normally find in dairy. You can also add lemon juice, but when you heat that up, it has this weird aftertaste that I can't get past. And I sauteed my vegetables, added in some salt and pepper, then poured in my crema once it smelled amazing. And as it continued to heat up, that crema just got creamier and creamier. And when I tell you, my mouth was watering cooking this. I mean, my mouth always waters, but specifically with this dish, it was amazing. And I just kept adding salt and pepper to taste. When it was to my liking, I added in my corn. I did that last only because I forgot, but you can do that at the beginning. And then for the masa, it was maseca along with some vegetable shortening, baking powder, salt, and then crema to give it a really nice flavor, because by this point, the crema was infused with everything in the pot. Then I just assembled the tamales by spreading my masa, adding in my filling, rolling them up, and then cooking them for about 30 minutes to an hour. In the meantime, we went outside and had s'mores, hot chocolate with marshmallows, and they kept making fun of me because they said I burned mine too much. Is that too burnt? I don't think so. And by the time we came back inside, the tamales were ready to go, and look at that. They were beautiful. They tasted amazing.